year 2012. I'm a target language 1 student, and I want to learn new vocabulary and improve my English. So I decided that each time that I find a new word, I will look for the meaning and write it in my notebook. The time passed, and I gathered a lot of words from different topics. I have nouns, verbs, adjectives in a huge glossary. Now I'm in target language 2. But guess what? I can only remember the 10% of that huge glossary. That list that took me 4 months to do was a waste of time. I commit 2 common mistakes that beginners do. I try to memorize words by isolated. I try to do it without reviewing them periodically. Now, thinking that there is a better alternative, an alternative that helps you to link the meaning to the specific context, to the situation, an alternative that will help you to remember better. This alternative will establish a well-defined organization and will help you to watch which words you are about to forget. This alternative is Duolingo. There are 3 keys for successful learning language, especially in vocabulary learning. The first one is about organization. Organization is pretty important. Our brains keep better the new information when we can relate that information with something that we already know. So, what does Duolingo in this stage? Duolingo relates each new vocabulary to a specific context. For example, in an airport, in a restaurant. So even if you don't know what does the word means, you can infer the meaning by the context. The second important aspect for vocabulary learning is to remember. Sometimes we have to learn a lot of words, but we forget them if we don't review them. For this, Duolingo has an algorithm that analyzes your performance and checks your strengths and your weaknesses. So when the algorithm considers that your proficiency level is declining, it makes you review previous topics. And in that way, you recall the new words that you are learning. Another aspect in which Duolingo can help you to learn better vocabulary is by the diversity of exercise that it has. For example, it can help you to practice the vocabulary not only by reading, also by writing, by listening, and even by speaking. Duolingo has a method based in translation. So, there are several kinds of exercises. In the first exercise, we have audio recording. You have to record your own voice by answering some questions. There's another kind of exercise is translation. In this, you have to link the word. You have to link the words and okay. And finally, we can say that Duolingo is very useful to learn vocabulary because it helps you to remember better the words. It helps you to organize better the information that you are learning.